Yes. So today, I want to talk really brief. I'm going to be very brief. Starting with during the pandemic, during your manipulative coronavirus pandemic, when I was in Paris. I've said it before and I'm going to repeat it again. Your police, your European police, your European trained government rapist that goes around molesting and abusing people, sexually assaulted and harassed me. I was on my own inside the bus and they said I must come down for the bus to continue. If I don't come down, it's not going to continue. I told them it's not my problem. Why should I be the one to come down for the bus to move? For what reason? According to whose philosophy? According to which bastard person's philosophy? They stopped the bus and everybody came down. So I stopped at the bus stop to take another bus. I was well dressed. I don't smoke in my life. I don't drink. I've never done drug in my life. Talk less of selling it. So somebody, an old woman and an old man at the Berlin, one of the Berlin stations was trying to tell me, oh, maybe they were trying to search you for something and maybe they thought you were carrying something. Carrying what? If you are going to search somebody, you have to have a warrant to search the person. Okay, now you not searched me. You did not find anything. You brutalized me, claiming you were searching me. I've described it in a lot of videos before, and I'm going to describe it in this one again. This policewoman attacked me, a black policewoman, with a group of white policemen, with a group of colonial masters, bloodline rapist trained policemen in uniform. Why she was the one they used to commit the black on black crime, the black police idiots, the black police slave, practicing the pedophilia and the rape culture of our colonial slave masters. She got on me and she started choking her like this. We were describing this shit today. In my pussy. Not inside like this, like she turned me with force. She hit my head against the bus stop. And she kept choking hands in my vagina from the back and my ass. And a group of Muslim women with head ties, they came, they were filming and laughing, mocking me. Tomorrow you will go to the mosque after fucking dogs in Dubai, or after getting urges from watching your dogs fuck black women or fuck your wives. You will go to mosque. After all the shit you do, you will go to the mosque. Go and put your head 10 times a day on the ground to say Allah Akbar. Now I want to quickly talk to your useless chiefs in Africa. You see the same way this colonial master bloodline of rapists, embezzlers, killers that killed your fathers, that raped them, that hung them on trees, mutilated them, cut off their hands, legs, and penises, hone your politicians in Africa the same way they hone your chiefs. The same way they hone your stupid kings. You call them kings? How can a king be a king when he's under another king? How can a king be a king when he's under his colonial master? You are not a king. You are just another colonial-owned puppet leader. That is what you are. You are nothing. You ain't shit. Oba atop me, Oba atop me, my fucking house. All your foolish kings and obas in your Africa, all of them around. In the same city that they live, there are people that don't have water to drink, and you call yourselves kings and traditional leaders. You think you are better than the politicians owned by this colonial rapists? You think you are different from them? How? Tell me how you are different. In the same city that you live, there are people without water to drink a day. But you live in luxury. Your entire life is luxurious. Everything you do is luxury. Your children, like the colonial masters owned politicians' children, they have life as class. They have houses in London, America, Dubai, and Swiss, France, Italy, in all parts of the world, they have first-class, luxurious houses waiting for them when they travel. And these are the rules and the regulations that are given to you by your colonial masters today. They give you all those luxury, and they tell you, after they give you all this luxury, it's your choice to accept it, shut the fuck up, and do what they tell you to do, embezzle the money in Africa and the resources, and bring all the money down to Europe or to their abroad, or they will slay your entire family. You will choose to take the whole luxury and continue to serve your colonial masters generations. The same thing you Obas, you do. The same thing you stupid traditional leaders you are doing right now. You live in luxury like the corrupt colonial masters own politicians. Your children live luxurious life as well. But you are in a city where your people, a lot of them, they are living in abject poverty. The same way, when I responded to that one eye Don Jazzy's brother Pussy Pampas artist, what was his name? I don't even remember his name again. That said, I come from Benin, I dey Italy, they do Asha. Whoa, look at you, idiots. Whether Benin, whether Igbo, whether Hausa, whether Yoruba, you know the same Nigeria. You people, you traffic your own blood, your own race abroad for your colonial masters' children, perverts, and rapists to be fucking them for money. As if one is not even enough. I am a victim of this whole shit I'm talking about. My own mother, all in the name of, oh, if you come abroad, you come and study medicine, you go to school, you do everything. I blindfully came abroad because of what she promised. This one is not, I did not come abroad because of trafficking. I was not being, as a child, I already knew what trafficking was. In that your Africa, you traffic your own human beings, your own Africans abroad for prostitution, just like your forefathers were being transported by these colonial masters to come and work in farms, prostitute for them, work as slaves for them. You do it now to your own people. What a mess. All in the name to come and study abroad. This bloody woman brought me here abroad, saying I should put condom in an Italian old man's penis because he was driving Porsche. And you just follow him, put condom in its penis and do it 1-2-1-2. You take your money. And she said it is not prostitution, that she was teaching me sexual education. You see, you doomed Africans that wants to remain slaves. Look at Michael Jackson. Self-eating pussy bitch rapist like his colonial masters rapist. Everything he learned from his colonial masters. The only thing he took from Africa is the music. The rest of, look at the entire philosophy. Just imagine I was killed in Paris. When this policewoman sexually assaulted me, I was still going through the trauma of a black policewoman like me. Woman that is supposed to be protecting me, coming in group with other policemen to sexually assault me in public with Muslim women feminists. I was still passing through the trauma as if it was not enough. In my own hotel room that I use my money that I pay, that I work at the supermarket to pay for. A group of police, another group of police came into my hotel room, claiming they said I was holding a knife against another woman sharing the room with me, which was a lie. The woman was trying to talk me into, she has a handsome son that she would like me to meet. I said, madam, I don't know you. What's your problem? Do I even look like I'm interested in all the shit you are saying right now? I have a job to do. Please, don't disturb my ears. Then I finished bathing. I came out. I ate some mango with my knife. I washed it. I lied down on my bed. The next thing, group of police men came to my hotel room to give me another second round of sexual harassment and assault. They removed my blankets from my head because I always cover my head when I sleep. From my head to my shoulder level. From my shoulder level to my waist level. From my waist level to my toe level. My nakedness was on air. One of the policemen bent his body over to touch my naked body when he rolled me over for my breast to come on air. And what were they doing? They stood in front of me like this. They were touching their gun and laughing, romancing their guns like this and their body. They stood in front of me for more than 20 minutes. They were looking straight into my eyes. When I acted like I wanted to stand up from my bed, they moved more forward to me and like, if you move, we move you. I laid down on that bed, being emulated by the European fucking police for more than 20 minutes. Imagine if I have stood up to defend myself with anger of being sexually assaulted. What will the world say? Oh, she was a good person. She was a nice person. She was so loving. Just that she couldn't survive the pandemic. She couldn't survive coronavirus. Coronavirus had her. Imagine I had decided to stand up and question the rights they had to strip me naked on my bed without allowing me even talk. They would have shot me dead and said they shot me for self-defense. They would have shot me dead and say they shot me because I was being aggressive for self-defense. And the whole world, fools like you motherfuckers, especially you black animals in human forms, that wants to be animals like your colonial masters animals in human form. You would have all bought the story that I couldn't survive coronavirus. I couldn't survive the pandemic. That the pandemic killed me. Look at all of you. Look at all of you, modern day slaves. The same way they mutilated your forefathers, they've mutilated your brain psychologically. Black fools. They have mutilated your brain psychologically. You can no longer think for yourself. This entire philosophy, if it is even owned by a black man today, it is under the philosophy of his colonial masters, because all this shit, rape, sexual abuse, mutilation, hanging, all the devilish, monstrous activities that Africa has ever known. This colonial rapist bloodline and their forefathers, they brought everything down to Africa. Let's not talk about you stupid so-called churchgoers or religious fools. You call yourself religious fool? So you are trying to, so let me ask you a question calmly. So are you people trying to tell me that your God that you believe in, according to your religion, they are all pervert gods. They are rapist gods. They are supporters of rape. They are supporters of sexual assault. They are supporters of molest. Your Islam, your Christian, your Buddhist and Hinduist and all other religions, you are all trying to tell me that this is what your God stand for. Because if you are joining them to practice a manipulation that is used to mentally, sexually abuse people, it means your God is an abusive God. It means that God that you people say you serve are rapists, they are pedophiles, they are monsters, they are killers. Because if not, can you prove it? Can you prove what I'm saying wrong? Tell me what I'm saying. Tell me what is wrong in what I'm saying right now. It does not exist. Because when you serve a rapist God, you participate in a rapist philosophy. When you serve a pedophile God, you participate in a pedophile philosophy. Look at all of you. Let's not talk about the ones that say they are non-religious, that say religion is a brainwashing. You that claim that you are non-religious, that religion is a brainwashing shit that they used to brainwash people, and you claim you are not being brainwashed, but you still participate in the same philosophy of rape and sexual abuse and harassment and all type of evil. You unbeliever as well. Are you normal? You that claim you are more normal than the ones that are religiously brainwashed. You tell yourself, you are participating in the same philosophy with all of them. Are you yourself normal? See, let me tell you people before I close this video. I don't care if you are my friend. If you used to be my friend, I reject in the name of my God. I don't care if you used to be my friend. I don't care if you used to be my family member. If you have a child or you will ever have a child and you have participated in this philosophy, one way or the other, directly or indirectly, if you have a child or will ever have a child, your children will be used, abused, molested by pedophiles, by rapists, by those perverts that goes on child porn channels and sites to masturbate with the bodies of children. They will do all to your children. Your children and lineages, they will die of car accidents, train accidents, blood accidents. You will all remember me when you will post them on television that a car, a train, a bus passed and crushed the head of a child and the brain popped out. Crushed the belly of your children and their intestine and their kidney pops out. When you post it, when you post this news on your televisions, a lot of you will remember me. You think this is a joke? You think this is a fucking joke? You think this is funny? I don't want to talk about the Arab idiots or the Muslim fools, dog fuckers that claim they are Africans when it is convenient. Go to the side Arabic part of Africa or the Muslim part of Africa where they have white skin. When they embezzled that land, when they invaded that land, they killed the indigenous black people like these Europeans killed the indigenous people that were in Europe before they invaded it. The same way they killed those people in that part of Africa. Now when you go to Turkey, Egypt, all those parts of Africa, they are all nothing but white skin. They are all nothing but white skin. The skin color of the invaders of that land. The original indigenous owners of the land, they have killed all of them. The ones that are even remaining, they are treated less. They suffer racism because of their skin color. For a very long time, my God have been opening my eyes to see a certain group of people the way they were. But I refused. Because I was a good person, I just wanted peace in my life. No matter what they do, I just forgive, I move on, or I overlook. I say, Adora, everybody cannot be perfect like you. Everybody cannot be like you. So I just kept forgiving and forgiving. But my God, God of Adora, that is my own God, my personal God, alone for myself. Even without me knowing, it was me eliminating them one after the other away from my space. One after the other. But I never ever knew that two people that I held so close to my heart, Osaru and Isi, would ever show themselves to me. My God made me know that they were even the most devil amongst, you know what they call slow poison? You know the rat that hits you and blows you. Rat, when they eat person, they blow person. That was what these two people were. Osaru, that one, for a very long time, she has been drinking my blood, sucking my blood. With all kind of manipulative stories, with all kind of problems. For the first time in Paris that I tried saving my money, that girl took that money from me. She made sure she stopped that from happening. She used manipulation to collect that money from me. My God showed me who she was many times. I kept forgiving and moving on. I kept forgiving and moving on. Then the overall one person that I would have even taken a bullet for and say, shoot me. No, this person, I know this person. The person cannot do this kind of thing. Showed herself to me by her own self. You see, when evil people are showing you their selves by their own self, they themselves, they don't know. They show you who they are without them knowing they are showing you who they are. It's that I could have been able to fight for. That no, this person is now. I'm so disappointed in you and your entire family. With all the degrees and philosophy that you claim to have, with all the church that you've carried in your head, ask me, tell me now how you are normal, participating in a philosophy created by your fellow human being. For you that claim you know God to be practicing. How can you say you know God the way you people claim to know? Isi and Isi's family right now is who I'm talking to. You say you claim to know God the way you know God. You will participate in a philosophy to manipulate the person that trusted you the way she cannot even trust her own mother. And you will say you are mentally okay. And you will say you are not a mentally deranged slave as well. And you will say you are normal. How? You tell yourself if you are normal right now. You came to me and you were speaking grammar. Adora, remember, nobody is dispensable. Look at all of you now. My God is not only dispense and dispose of all of you. Make sure you are eating shit like the rest of them are eating shit. And the way they will eat shit, you will all eat shit. Your children and generations and lineages will eat my shit till you all perish. You see? Osaru is a possessed person. Osaru is this. The same Osaru gave you money. You cashed out. You collected it. That day, my God opened my eyes and said, see this person for the person she really is. I called both of you at 2 a.m. or around 2 a.m. in the morning. Imagine if I was dying. Just like you watched everything that happened to me in Paris happen to me. And they would have made up a story that I couldn't survive coronavirus and the pandemic. The same way you would have made up a story and say, oh, she still couldn't survive even after the pandemic. I called you. You saw my missed calls. You avoided me a whole full day. A whole second day, if I'm not wrong. Then when I questioned you, you were saying you were sorry. Sorry for what? Evildoers, are they ever sorry? They are not. Even the slow poison evildoers like you too. You don't know what sorry is. Isi and Osaru. Then you started speaking grammar to me, Adora, and remember nobody is indispensable. Who is being disposed right now? Who is being dispensed right now? Me or you? If you think what happened before we repeat itself again, that I now took my phone to start calling you people, recalling everybody, making peace all over again. If you think that is going to happen this time, sit down, put your popcorn order on redial, because you will be needing a lot of popcorn to watch me like Netflix, like you watch me every day. You think you can keep eating your cake and have it? You think say I, una think say I when they cry, you know they see road? I told you people even back in Paris, when you were able to manipulate me, when my God allowed you people to manipulate me, I told you people that unless my God does not exist, that is when you, your children, your lineages, and your entire bloodline will go free.